Actually, Mama.
On and case dismissed by state without prejudice. Now I'm going to go back to the few of you on the tag violations that are here. I'm going to start with you, Marina. On the record again in 2024, TR 2787, State of Kansas versus Marina Argett. I want all the rest of you that I called concerning tag violations moments ago to pay attention, because you're all charged with the tag violation, and that is a misdemeanor that if you were to be convicted, the maximum fine could be $2,500. It's usually more on the low end of 50, but it could be as high as 2,500. It also could have a potential 30-day to 6-month jail sentence, but I've never seen that actually imposed as serving the sentence. It's usually a non-reporting probation, but those are certainly possible penalties. Diversion is available. Everyone listen to me about diversion so I don't have to keep repeating this. And this isn't just for the tag violators. Diversion is a program offered by Mr. Regeer's office. It's through the state. You must go online and apply to see if you qualify. You go to the website that's short for Butler County, Kansas. The site is bucoks.com. bucoks.com. If you apply and are accepted, the county attorney will send you a contract. It will require you to pay your agreed upon fines, court costs, and a diversion fee. And it will also require you to show proof of your tags, your insurance, your license, whatever your problem today might be. And if granted, and you do what you say you will do in the contract, they will dismiss the charges against you. The charges will not go as convictions on your record. So, Ms. Argott, you're looking at the expired tag. In your case, you also have a charge of no proof of insurance, That is a B misdemeanor. If convicted, you could serve up to 6 months in jail. Again, probation is usually granted. There is a minimum fine of $300 up to $1,000 that the court must impose, though. Are you interested in looking into the diversion, Ms. Argott?
Yes, I am.
I'm entering a not guilty plea, and I'm going to set this for a review date to make sure that you did follow through. When's our next court date?
That's going to be May 7th, Your Honor.
You must be back here May 7th at 9 o'clock unless you're diverted. You could have this diverted probably within maybe a month or so easily, if not even a little less. So
Okay.
if you want diversion, get online today and get that started, and hopefully you won't even have to come back and see me. Now, you do have to go into a breakout room with court security too and set up a time to get pictures and prints taken. Bond will be set at $2,000. You will not have to put any money up unless you don't get diverted and you fail to come to court. So your court date again is May 7th at 9 a.m. Your bond is $2,000 OR. Go into the breakout room when you see the invitation on your screen. And when you're through with the officer, then go to the diversion website.
Okay.
Questions about that, Ms. Argott?
No, not today. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. So look for that invitation to the breakout room. We're now on the record again in 2024, TR 2786, State of Kansas versus Caden Allen Campbell. Is he still failing to appear? All right, being in recess on Campbell. Christina Moore will be on the record in 2024, TR 3269, State of Kansas versus Christina May Moore. Jared Regier for the state. Is Miss Moore still failing to appear? Final call. All right, Partridge. Mr. Partridge, I believe, is still in security. Didn't we have Mr. Partridge in security?
Yes, it's put in there.
All right, we are on the record in 2024, TR 3306, State of Kansas versus Ryan Scott Partridge, Jared Regier for the state. Mr. Partridge, you're charged with 1 count of tag violation. Did you hear me going that over just moments ago with Ms. Argott?
Yes.
And do you want to look into the diversion, or would you like to have a trial or a plea?
I'll do the diversion.
All right, I'll enter not guilty. I'll set that again for what date? March
May 7th, Your Honor.
May 7th. You must have that diverted or be back here May 7th at 9 o'clock. That's plenty of time to be diverted, Mr. Partridge. I would
Okay.
direct you to get online as soon as this hearing is over and get that started.
Will do.
Again, if you're diverted, you don't have to be here. Otherwise, yes, you do. April 7th at 9. Any questions about that, sir?
No.
Anything further, Mr. Regier?
To my knowledge, Judge.
Then you are excused, Mr. Partridge.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. We'll now take up Mr. Seiler again on the record in 2024, TR 2803, State of Kansas versus Joshua Kent Seiler, Jared Regier for the state. Mr. Seiler, you're charged with 1 count of tag violation. Have you heard me go over that charge with others this morning?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you want to look into diversion, set this for trial?
I'll look into diversion. I've already tagged this vehicle.
Very good, because that's one of the things they require. Did you get the website?
Yeah, bucoks.com.
All right, and go on to that as soon as we're through. Again, you should be able to get that squared away right away, but I'm going to review your case April 7th at 9 to make sure that you followed through. If you're not diverted, you must be back here April 7th at 9 a.m.
Okay.
Any questions, Mr. Seiler?
No, ma'am.
Mr. Regier, anything further?
Your Honor, if the court is setting this matter over to April 7th, I have nothing further.
April 7th, 9 a.m. Yes. thank
No, not April, Your Honor. May 7th.
you. May 7th,
Yes,
4 months from now.
that's correct, Your Honor.
May 7th. Well, didn't I tell that gentleman a while ago, April 7th?
No, you said May as well, Your Honor.
All right.
So we're May 7th at 9 a.m.
May 7th at 9 a.m., but you should be able to be diverted to have your charges dismissed within just a month or two, Mr. Seiler. You and all the rest applying.
Okay.
That way you won't forget your court date. All right, you may go, sir.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I think that covers everyone that has a tag violation. Who else do you have there in security that you want me to take up, Deputy?
I have Brooke Sayman, Seyyan, and I also have her father, Robert. They're
Oh,
both been charged.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
yes.
My name's Raquel Ordonez, and I was also here for a tag violation.
Okay, let me see if I can find you. I don't remember seeing you on the list, but where, I am not seeing her on the list. Was she a late ad?
My last name is Ordonez, and first name Elisa.
Okay, what's your last name?
Ordonez, it's Ordonez.
That's what I thought you said. And I'm not seeing that. Are you
I believe she's number 32 on the list, Your Honor.
Okay,
As well as me, Your Honor.
all right, hang on.
Okay.
Now, some of you may have other than and tag, and I'll come back to you, but, all right, we'll be on the record in 2024 TR 3006, State of Kansas versus Elisa Raquel Ordonez and Jared Regier for the state. You do have one count of registration with an expired tag. Do you want to apply for diversion, Ms. Ordonez, or do you want a trial or a plea?
I will do diversion, Your Honor.
All right, and then we'll set that for review, apparently May 7th at 9 a.m. But again, you should be able to get on there and apply today and have this taken care of probably within a few weeks.
Appreciate it, Your Honor.
Any questions, Ms. Ordonez?
No, that is all.
Mr. Regier, anything further on this one?
No, Your Honor.
Very well.
Hi, sorry. I also have a tag violation. My name is Rebecca Salinas.
Rebecca Salinas.
Yes, ma'am. I was just sent the Zoom link yesterday.
Okay, well, looks like I printed my list too soon. Salinas. Which number is she?
Number 40, Your Honor.
Well, I'm showing 40 as Kelly Rose. Oh, 42 maybe?
Yes, I apologize. 42.
No problem. We're on the record in 2024 TR 2952, State of Kansas versus Rebecca Nicole Salinas. Jared Regier for the state, defendant Salinas in person and pro se. Ms. Salinas, you've heard me talking about the tag violation, which is your only charge today.
Yes, ma'am.
And then do you want to apply for diversion, or would you like to proceed in another way?
I'll do the diversion. I already have the tag and I just got back into state, so I'll get that all resolved.
All right, and you have the BUCOKS.com website?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we'll set your case for review May 7th at 9, but again, you should be diverted well before then. Your case will probably be dismissed if you do that promptly.
Oh, yes, definitely. Thank
All
you.
right. Thank you. You're excused, and so is Deputy.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Deputy, didn't I take up that young lady that's there with you? You're muted. Oh, that's the father and daughter? Okay, before you do that, anybody else here with just a tag violation?
Yes.
My iPhone, what is your name?
Samaj McGee.
With an M on the end?
Yes.
Okay. We are on the record. Well, okay, kind of, sort of. We're on the record in 2024 TR 3264, State of Kansas versus Samaj Kira McGee. Jared Regier for the state. Ms. McGee, you are correct. You had a tag violation, but it looks like the state dismissed that and just left you with the insurance charge. Mr. Regier, is that correct?
Your Honor, that would appear to be an accurate summation of the amended information filed with the court on January 9th.
So your charge is different. You're looking at that B misdemeanor where the fine is $300 minimum up to $1,000 maximum, possible 6 months in jail, probation, and an option. You may also still qualify for diversion on the insurance charge, though, if you can get proof of insurance and satisfy the diversion requirements. Do you want to look into that?
Yes, I have proof.
Okay. So you'll still have to apply, just like I've been telling everyone else.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, we will set your case over for review May 7th at 9 a.m., but hopefully you'll be diverted. You will need to get your picture and prints taken because there is a B misdemeanor involved.
Okay.
And your bond will be $1,000 OR. Don't put the money up unless you don't get diverted and you fail to come to court. So look for the invitation to the breakout room to pop up on your screen, and you'll visit with court security too.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Anyone else that has a tag violation only? All right. Now, Deputy, if you'll tell me this young lady's name again.
Could you tell me first, who was the lady that you just did?
That lady that I just did was Samaj McGee.
Samaj McGee.
SEM, and then a little.
Okay, and what was her? I
Okay.
missed it all.
Okay,
was
her
the court
case
date?
number 24 TR 3264, court date May 7 at 9,
Okay,
insurance.
and her bond is how much?
1,000 OR. All right, anyone else with tag violation only? All right, back to court security, sir. Your young lady's name is?
Brooke Saham? Seham.
Brooke Seaham. All right, let me pull your case up. We are on the record in 2024 TR 2910, State of Kansas versus Brooke Hayden CM. Jared Regier for the state, the defendant appearing in person and pro se. You are charged with count 1, operating a vehicle without a valid license, a Class B misdemeanor. Penalties include $1,000 maximum fine and 6 months maximum possible jail sentence. Count 2, operating that vehicle with an expired tag is a misdemeanor. Unclassified, it carries a fine, maximum $2,500, possible jail sentence 30 days to 6 months. And count 3, operating without liability insurance is a B misdemeanor. Penalties include a fine anywhere from $300 to $1,000 and up to 6 months in jail. Probation usually granted. How old are you?
16.
How many? 16?
Yeah.
All right. Instead of going to the county jail, you would most likely go to a detention center for juveniles up to 28 days as a sanction or penalty. Now, are you looking into diversion, wanting a trial, or another plea?
Diversion.
Diversion?
All right, you'll need to apply for that. Go online today. Don't delay. I'm going to set this over to May 7th at 9. You'll either have to be diverted or be back here, but I am not, and this is for everyone's benefit, I am not going to continue these again for diversion since you're already getting some 4 months. So be diverted or ready to respond. If there's nothing further, Mr. Regier, we do need to have our picture and prints taken, don't we?
Your Honor, the
Yes.
information does appear to include multiple Class B misdemeanors.
All right, 2500 OR. And she's ordered to get her picture and prints done. Nothing further. We'll be in recess on Brooks Seaman. Okay, see you. Okay, and then you said you have her father here as well?
Yes, I'm right here, Your Honor.
We're on
Yeah.
the record in 2024 TR 2911, State of Kansas versus Robert Alexander Siem. And sir, you're charged with permitting an unauthorized person to drive. And this is a misdemeanor. Allowing an unauthorized driver carries a fine up to $500 and a jail sentence up to 90 days. Do you want to apply for diversion, sir, or proceed in another manner?
Yes, Your Honor, I want to apply for diversion.
All right, get that started today, and I will review this May 7th at 9 a.m. If you're diverted, neither one of you have to appear, you or your daughter. But get that done today. Any questions about that, sir?
No, ma'am.
All right, and officer, I don't believe he needs to be printed, as that's a
Oh, he doesn't.
E. Would you agree? Mr. Regier, you would agree?
Your Honor, I would need the opportunity to review this case further. It does not appear to be listed on my docket at this time, although I have managed to, what I'm assuming is, what I have managed to look at what I'm assuming is the correct case number 24 TR 2911, if the court is on the record in that matter.
The court is on the record, and yes, that's it. A lot of these have been added. That was added to my docket this morning too. I just found out. So, all right, we'll be in recess, but folks, be sure and apply for diversion if you're going to do that. No further continuances for that purpose. All right, we'll be in recess on Robert Siem, and who else do you have there?
Hunter Berry. They're good.
Barry with a B.
Yeah, B is a bit with Bear.
Where are all these folks coming from? All right, let's take that up. On the record in 2025 TR 48, State of Kansas versus Hunter Frankie James Berry. Jared Regier for the state. Defendant Mr. Berry in person and pro se. Mr. Berry, how old are you?
18 years old.
You are charged in count 1 with operating a motor vehicle without the proper classification of license. This is a B misdemeanor. Penalties include up to 6 months in jail and a $1,000 fine. Count 2, you're accused of operating that vehicle without proof of liability insurance. A B misdemeanor. Penalties include a fine of at least $300 up to $1,000 and 6 months in jail. Count 3 accuses you of operating the vehicle without registration or expired tag. Unclassified misdemeanor. Penalties include a maximum fine of $2,500 and 30 days to 6 months in jail. Do you want to apply for diversion, or do you want to set this for trial or enter a plea?
Apply for a diversion, Your Honor.
All right, now make sure you do. If that's what you're telling me, I'm gonna hold you to it, that that's what you intend to do.
Yes, ma'am.
So I will set your case for May 7th, 9 a.m., be diverted or be back here at that time. I'm going to set, okay, you're on bond. I will continue that bond with the added condition that you reappear or be diverted May 7th, 9 a.m. Mr. Regier, anything further?
Not to my knowledge, Judge.
Anything further, Mr. Berry?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, then we're in recess. Next, deputy.
I have, last name is Wardania. First name, Safa?
Yeah, correct.
All right, have a seat right there.
That last name, what letter does that start with?
W,
Okay.
Wardani.
How do you pronounce his first name? Safai? Safa?
Yeah, that's correct.
Which way? Safa?
Yes,
Safa Wardani?
yes.
Wardani?
Excuse me?
Say your name for me, please.
Safa Wardani.
Oh, welcome to America. And now we're here wasting their time.
Okay, I'm picking up a little bit of extra chatter there. We are on the record in 2024, TR 3229, State of Kansas versus Safai Wardani, or Wardani.
Yes.
Jared Regier for the state, defendant Wardani in person and pro se. Ms. Wardani, you're charged in count 1 with speeding 67 miles per hour in a 55 mile per hour zone. That is a traffic infraction. It does not carry any jail time, but rather a scheduled fine. Count 2, you're charged with operating a motor vehicle without proof of insurance. Driving without insurance is a B misdemeanor. The fine is at least $300 up to $1,000. And there is a possible jail sentence up to 6 months with probation and an option. Have you been listening to me talk about diversion, and are you interested in that?
Yes, ma'am. So about my insurance, I was not able to find it in the car at that time because it was like night time and I was coming from college, but I do have it here with me.
Very good. Don't put that in front
That
of
I had insurance at that time.
But do take it to the county attorney after court. And so that would leave you with the speeding, and you want to apply for diversion?
Yeah.
Okay.
So for the
Okay, I'm going to enter a not guilty plea. I'm going to direct that you take your insurance to the county attorney right after court and then apply for diversion. While you're down there giving them your insurance, ask them about diversion for speeding.
yeah.
They'll tell you what to do about that.
Yes, so for the version for the speeding, I believe that all is my mistake. I was coming from my college at night. I did finish my college. I was going to home, and I saw a car coming across by me. I didn't realize that is a police car, and I got nervous and I speed up. I believe I should be calm at that situation, and it's all my mistakes, and I will be more careful in the future.
All right. Well, I appreciate that, taking responsibility. Kansas law does have an opportunity sometimes for a second chance, which is what diversion would be. So talk to them about diversion. Otherwise, come back May 7th at 9 if you don't get that diversion or if you don't want to pay the ticket. Okay.
And Your Honor,
Yes,
the state would respectfully inquire as to the case number in this matter.
it is 24 TR 3229. Deputy, she will still need to get a processed on that with 1,000 OR. because of that, B misdemeanor has not been dismissed yet, but it sounds like it will be.
Okay,
All right, so if you'll help her get processed and then down to the county attorney with her insurance deputy.
yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you. You are through with this part of the process, ma'am. Miss,
Thank you.
okay, thank you.
Need to go back on that date.
Okay.
I'm trying to get it to come up.
Deputy, you have someone else? Let's take up Ben Franklin. Benita Rivera, is that your name?
Yes. Can you hear me, Your Honor?
Yes, I can hear you very well. We're taking up Benita,
Bayonet.
Benite, how do you pronounce it?
Bayonet.
Bayonet?
Yes.
All right, we're on the record in 2024 TR 3210, State of Kansas versus Bayonet Louise Juste Rivera. Jared is here for the state. Ms. Rivera appears in person and pro se.
So yes, so I
Okay,
needed
hang
to,
on, Ms. Rivera, you have one count of driving without insurance. Did you have proof of insurance, just couldn't find it?
yes, so like I do, and I'm still waiting to get my physical copy, but I do have an online one on my phone.
All right, what I need to do is set this over to May 7th at 9 a.m. You need to get proof of your insurance to the county attorney. In the meantime, you do need to talk to the officer about getting picture and prints taken with $1,000 OR bond. Anything else on this matter, Mr. Regier?
Your Honor, is the date certain to follow up on this case?
May 7th, 9 a.m. You must have your charge either dismissed, Ms. Rivera, by the county attorney upon showing them proof of insurance, or you must be back here May 7th at 9 a.m.
All right, and does it have to be May 7th, or can I just like show them anytime, or does it have to
No,
be?
I would
at
urge you
that
to
date?
show them even today if you can. Anytime would be fine.
All right.
No,
All right,
I've
thank
got,
you.
please don't wait till May 7th to show them proof of insurance. But now I need you to click on the invitation to breakout room and talk to the officer in court security too.
Invitation for breakout room.
Yes, it's some language of that sort. Give her just a minute to click it on there.
Okay.
All right, did you see it? Okay. Is Mackenzie Newsom here? We'll take that up next.
Yes, that's me.
Okay, on the record in 24 TR 2997, State of Kansas versus Mackenzie Riley Newsom, Jared Regier for the state. Miss Newsom in person and pro se. Miss Newsom, you have the one count of insurance. Did you hear me go over that just now with the person before you?
Yes, I did.
Did you have proof at the time and you just need to present that, or?
No,
Okay.
I had, my insurance was set to be paid the next day.
Okay.
It had been set to be paid that day. I thought that it was set for the next day, so I was prepared to pay it the next day. And then when I got pulled over, I didn't have it because it wasn't until the next day. But I have it now.
Okay, do you want to apply for diversion? You'd still have to pay fines, costs, and a diversion fee, but they would dismiss the ticket.
So slow on our system.
What's
You're more than
the other
welcome to
option
say,
if I
but
choose not
Okay,
to pay for the
iPhone,
diversion?
there is an iPhone that looks like maybe you're in an x-ray room or something. If you could mute, please. Thank you. What were you saying, Miss Newsom?
What would be the what would be the other option if I didn't do the diversion?
All right, well, you could plead not guilty and set it for trial in a couple of months, Or you could plead guilty and we'd proceed with sentencing today. Or you could plead no contest, which means you don't want to admit it, but you don't want to deny it and take it to trial. You'd still be found guilty and we'd proceed with your sentencing today. The minimum fine being $300, court costs $108, and some sentence up to 6 months, but usually probation granted.
Okay, I'll just do the diversion. That's fine.
All right. Did you get the website?
No, I'm sorry. Can you repeat that?
I expect you to apply today. Their website, are you ready?
Yes.
BUCOKS, short for Butler County, Kansas. BUCOKS.com.
Okay.
And you do believe you haven't had your picture and prints taken, have you?
No, ma'am, I have not.
All right, so where's court security 2? She'll need to go into a breakout room with court security 2 when they show up. And bond will be set at 1,000 OR. So,
Okay, Judge, when they come back, I will put her in a breakout room with them.
great, thank you. So, Ms. Newsom, just watch your screen for an invitation to breakout room and go in there and talk to the officer.
Okay, thank
All
you.
right, thank you. And then look at that website, get that started. Your court date will be May 7th at 9 a.m., but there's no reason you shouldn't be diverted well before then.
Okay,
Judge.
thank you.
Judge is back. What was the bond?
The bond is 1,000 and the court date is May 7, 9 a.m. This is Miss Newsom, Mackenzie Newsom. Did you find that, officer?
Yep.
Okay, all right. And who do you have there, deputy in court security 1?
Last name Martinez. Bill Martinez.
We are on the record in 24 TR 1950, State of Kansas versus Bill Isidoro Martinez. Jared Regier for the state, Mr. Martinez in person, and pro se. Mr. Martinez, you told me a while back you were going to apply for diversion. Did you do that?
No, I didn't do that. I took it into consideration, but no, I didn't end up doing it.
All right. How do you plead to no proof of insurance then?
Sorry, what was that?
How do you plead to no proof of insurance? Do you want to plead guilty and proceed to sentencing? Do you want to plead no contest?
I'll do no
proceed to
contest.
sentencing, or do you want to plead not guilty and set this for trial?
I'll do no contest.
By no contest, you neither admit nor deny the charge, but you don't want to take it to trial?
Yes.
And do you know that you'll still be found guilty and unable to appeal your conviction?
Yes.
Is anyone making you enter this plea today?
Sorry, what was it?
Is anyone making you enter a plea of no contest today?
As far as I know, I don't think so.
All right. Have you a factual basis, Mr. Regier, to support this charge?
Yes, Your Honor, as a preliminary matter, the state would be requested a ruling on the record as to whether or not the defendant has waived his right to counsel.
And Mr. Martinez, you understand you do have the right to hire an attorney. And if you cannot afford one, you can apply for court appointed. Do you understand that?
Yes.
And knowing that, you wish to waive your right and represent yourself today?
I'm sorry, I'm not really too
Are
sure
you
what's
going to
going on.
are you representing yourself today, or are you going to have an attorney?
Representing myself.
All right, is
I don't have
anyone,
an attorney or anything.
okay, but again, do you understand you can hire an attorney?
Yes.
Do you want time to hire an attorney?
I mean, I've never really done that before. I mean,
Okay, well, it's your choice. You can either hire an attorney. If you cannot afford one, you can apply for court appointed, or you can proceed on your own behalf without an attorney today.
So it's 5-7.
can I have one provided for me?
Well, if you want one, you can apply and see if you qualify. Is that what you're wanting to do?
Yeah, I'm honestly, I'm not really I'm not really in here too much. I'm not a court
much
person. I'm
old-
a
how
football
old are
guy.
you? Okay, how old are you?
I'm 19.
How old?
19.
19, and are you in school?
Yes.
Where do you go to school?
Tony's Learning Center.
Okay. And do you work? Do you have a job?
Yes, ma'am.
Where do you work?
Work at O'Reilly's.
O'Reilly's, is that full or part-time?
Full time.
Full-time, how much do you make per month?
About 1,600 to $2,000 a month.
Okay, married or single?
Single.
And do you live on your own? Or with someone?
Yeah, I live with somebody. I don't live on my own.
Okay, is this a parent, a girlfriend, a roommate?
Yeah, roommate.
And do you know what the roommate makes per month?
Same as me.
About 1,600 each.
hmm
And do you share the rent or the mortgage?
No, I'm staying with at his parents' house.
Okay,
If I can get a chance to explain, I mean how I got pulled over.
do you want a trial? That sounds like you want a trial.
I mean, I don't know if it'll, I mean, help me at all.
I'm going to appoint Attorney Darren Patterson. And I'm going to set this for when's Darren Patterson's next date?
Your Honor, that is gonna be March 24th.
You must be back here at 8 a.m., March 24th. Go across the street to Darren Patterson's office. Make sure you have a meeting with him before March 24th at 8 a.m. and then be back here by Zoom, March 24th. March 24th, 8 a.m. And I think he's had his picture and prints taken. If not, we need to do that.
I've already had him, yeah.
Okay, all right. Anything further, Mr. Regier?
Your Honor, if the court is continuing the bond in this matter, I have nothing further.
Continued your bond with the added condition that you go across the street and give your contact information to Mr. Patterson immediately after court, and that you reappear with him March 24th, 8 a.m. by Zoom. All right,
Okay.
you may go, sir.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I thought we took care of Megan. Is that the same one we had a while ago?
I believe it is, Your Honor.
Miss Megan, is there some other reason you're still here?
Yes, Judge, I was hoping to, because of what you said, my case for
I'm
trial.
sorry, I'm not understanding.
And I'm sorry, can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can. Go ahead.
Okay, yes, I rejoined back on because I understand that you set my case for trial. And I was hoping to speak to you because I've been attempting to resolve this ticket since I called. And I do understand it was past the pay
All
by
right,
date.
okay, I have a very full docket.
Okay,
I don't know that I'm
can
gonna
I wait until the end of the docket? I
Well,
tried to explain the reasoning as to why.
All right, and are you the lady that's a clerk of the court in Missouri?
I am a clerk in another district, but I
Okay.
didn't.
All right, well, I expected maybe you to understand the procedure a little bit better, but yeah, I can't take your case up right now, and I can't promise you I can get it back on the docket, but we'll just see how the rest of this pans out. got 50, at least 50 people to take care of by noon, so.
Okay,
that's the
Judge.
situation. And that's
okay.
if we're lucky.
Um,
Thank you. If you want to just hang around, you can see what happens, but I can't guarantee you'll be able to take your case back up.
okay, Judge, the process is different from what I was aware of, and I was never notified that my case was
All
going.
right, you're trying to squeeze in front of everybody, and I'm not going to do that. So thank you. I'm trying to be
Okay.
polite, but
Yes, Judge, thank you.
you can see I've got a full screen. All right. Deputy, do you have anyone else there in court security? You're muted, sir.
No. Okay,
No?
I do. I've got about three more people that came in that I didn't. I'm trying to figure out.
They
what their
came in
names
late.
are.
Well, if they,
Yeah, I got
Came in
Lennox
late?
Wood that I know is ready to go.
all right. I don't like squeezing late comers in front of early birds, but we've got it.
Well, and they've been here. some
They've
of
been
them
here a little
have,
while.
but-
Okay, let's bring
Yeah.
in Linux Wood.
All right, here's Mr. Wood.
How you
Okay,
guys doing?
we are on the record in 2024 TR 3068, State of Kansas versus Linux Deegan Wood. Jared Regier for the state, the defendant in person. Sir, you're charged with having one-way glass or too dark a window tint. This is an unclassified misdemeanor.
Yes, ma'am.
The fine could be up to $500. The sentence could be up to 30 days in jail. Count 2, improper turning or approaching is an infraction, and that carries a $75 fine. If you get your window tint taken care of and provide proof to the county attorney, they will dismiss that. How do you want to proceed?
Yes, ma'am. I can get that tent off by today.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't want to make up any excuses, but with the snow and everything, but I lost my keys, so I wasn't even driving my car. So I was gonna take it to get it, all of it stripped and stuff, but my girlfriend's brother said he could do it, so he got the tool for it, and he just happened to get it yesterday, and I have court today. Yeah, I'm sorry, ma'am. It's been a busy month. My daughter's birthday was last week and everything, so I've just, and I just moved into my house earlier this month, so it's just been a pretty busy month. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to make excuses. I should have had it done a long time ago. But
All right, well, sir, what
yeah.
I'm gonna do is enter a not guilty plea to give you some time to get that off of there. Or
Yeah, I'll get it off of here,
Because
and
you
then I can
also
just
have that, you also have that other ticket to either pay or divert or whatever you're gonna do with it. Set this up for May 7th at 9 a.m. Have it all done by May 7th or be back here before me again.
okay. So I can just get it I can get the
Proof
tent
to the
taken off.
county attorney.
Okay, yes, ma'am. And then the other thing, I'm just gonna have to pay the fine, but will
Okay.
that show up on my record? Because I'm 100% guilty of that.
I don't know if that's a moving or non-moving. I'm not the one that makes that determination, but
Okay.
when you're providing proof of removal to the county attorney, you might ask them about diversion. They might be able
Yes,
to
ma'am.
dismiss that with,
Mhm.
on payment of fine and costs, they might dismiss that.
Yes, ma'am. I got a perfectly clean record, nothing
Okay.
on it. So I just want to keep it perfect. I made the mistake. I mean, if it goes to my record, I did it. You know what I mean? But if I can keep a clean record, then that would be wonderful.
All
But
right. Well,
anyways,
after court, walk down to the county attorney's office and let them advise you on how they want you to deal with that window tint proof. And then
Yep, thank you.
ask them about the other ticket.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you guys for everything.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Yeah, sorry for wasting your guys' time. You have a good
No,
day,
you
sir.
didn't. You're fine.
Yeah.
Okay, next one I have is Kenny Mendez.
He's coming. I'm having him translate for him.
He needs a translator.
You don't need to do.
No, I did not.
No.
Yeah.
We have one that will need one.
All right. We are on the record in 2024 TR 3218, State of Kansas versus Kenny Roger Mendez. Jared Regier for the state. Mr. Mendez appears in person and pro se. Mr. Mendez, I'm going to go backwards here. In count 2, you have the one-way glass or excessive tint. If you heard me talk to the gentleman right in front of you, that's an unclassified misdemeanor. The fine could be up to $500. The sentence could be up to 30 days in jail, or you can get proof to the county attorney that you've removed that and they'll dismiss it. Going backwards to count one, you have a tag violation. If you heard me talking to everyone this morning about that, it's an unclassified misdemeanor. The fine could be up to $2,500. The sentence could be 30 days to 6 months. Either one or both of these may be divertible, where you apply to the county attorney. If you qualify and you pay your fines, costs, diversion fee, and whatever else they require, these charges can be dismissed and kept off your record. Do you want to look into that?
Yes, please.
All right, I'm going to enter a not guilty plea, and I'm going to move this over to May 7th at 9 a.m. But go down the hall to the county attorney's office and make arrangements to show them about what you're doing about that window tint, and talk to them about diversion, or go online to their website.
Okay.
bucoks.com. Anything further, Mr. Regier?
To my knowledge,
No,
No, nothing further, Mr. Mendez?
no, that should be it.
All right, you may go, sir.
Awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, I have one last one. His first name is Domingo. His last name is
He needs an interpreter.
Salah Laros. Took your hat off.
Oh, okay.
And he needs an interpreter. I think that must be an add-on because he's not even on my list.
What number is he, Destiny?
Judge, I'm currently looking for him on my list as well. I don't think I had him scheduled with an interpreter. I had a different defendant scheduled with an interpreter.
Do we have an interpreter sitting here waiting?
I had one earlier and they've
I
gone now. I'm not sure where they went.
Okay, they probably got called away to do another assignment. Okay, so what is your name, sir?
No
Yes.
speak Spanish?
Destiny, do you want to ask him that?
Yeah, I can. Su nombre, señor?
Domingo.
His last name?
Sí, y su apellido?
Chahal Larios.
Jahal Larios.
Yeah.
Domingo is his first name.
So the last name starts with a J.
Su apellido empieza con un J o J.
J.
Un J. Es J-A-H-A.
Es A C H A J A L.
Okay.
Judge,
Sir?
I have the last name spelling if you need it. I could
Sure.
spell it for
Go for it.
you. Okay, it's Chajal, and then it's Laros, Larios.
Okay, it looks like he's on his number 9. I don't know if you just put him there, Destiny, but I would have never found him under that spelling. Do you see that one now, Destiny?
Let me see here. Okay, yes, I do see that one.
Okay, that was not even close to what I was hearing. All right. We are on the record in 2024 TR 2775, State of Kansas versus Domingo Chahal Larios. Jared Regier for the state and the defendant in person and pro se. Does he have someone with him that speaks English, Deputy?
No,
No speak English. It's Spanish.
All right, we are going to continue this to our Spanish interpreter docket. And we will have an interpreter. So what date will that be, Destiny? And the officer can write that down for him.
My apologies, Your Honor. April 2nd
9 a.m., no, 1:30.
at 1:30. Yes.
And then if you want to tell him that, Destiny, that would be fine, as well as the officer writing it down.
Yes, I can.
Thank you.
Domingo,
Ajá.
necesito continuar su caso a la fecha el 2 de abril a la 1:30 en la tarde.
Oh, ok. Y no sé en qué lugar poder cancelar mi cita.
No, no pueda oír su caso hoy porque no tengo una intérprete por su caso.
Ajá, y misma lugar, misma aquí, Kansas.
Sí, es el mismo caso.
Pero no me hace un favor que me pueda dar mi casa ahí en San Antonio, Texas, porque casi que no puede conseguir ride para acá en Texas, aquí en Kansas.
Okay.
Y ya
Okay.
tan largo de hora como
Hang
12
on,
horas
hang
para
on.
acá.
I don't want to have him engage in a full
No,
conversation.
he's just saying that he can't appear in person. I was going to let him know that he can appear by Zoom for his next
Sure.
one.
Okay, thank you. And then tell him that we're going to have to take it up later. Yes, Deputy?
He needs to be processed, but
Okay.
we can't get it done today, probably, without an interpreter.
Okay, we'll do it next time if you remind me.
Okay.
Well, but if he doesn't do it today, he will have to come back in person.
Exactly.
Okay. Shoot, Destiny, I hope we're not going above and beyond what you're asked to do here. But
Processing that tomorrow at
can you just take his picture and prints and
You know what, Judge?
what? Has he already done it?
We have him down to go tomorrow at 3:30.
2:30.
Okay.
Oh, it's 2:30, sorry.
At 2:30 for processing. Now, whether or not he understands that.
All right. Destiny, do you mind? Can you tell him that too?
I can interpret. He said he lives in Texas and had to get a ride here today.
All
so
right.
I don't know if he's going to be available to do tomorrow.
Guys, can you do anything you can do to get him done today?
Can we get him done today? We'll call out there and see if we can.
1:30.
All right, we could get it done at 1:30 today.
Okay. And that address is, what is it, 701 Stone Road? Is that right, Deputy Caulfield? 701 Stone Road?
701 Stone Road, yes.
Okay. Destiny, could you tell him he needs to go to the jail?
Okay. Señor Domingo.
Sí.
Okay. Por su caso, necesito manejar a la a la locación de 701 Stone Road. Necesita sus fotografías y sus fotografías de digitales.
Ajá.
Okay. Y su fecha para corte es el 2 de abril, pero aparece por Zoom, es en línea, entonces es una cita en la línea.
Una cita en línea.
Sí, puedes aparecer para Zoom.
Hey, Destiny, hold on.
Okay.
We're gonna send him out immediately when he gets done here.
Yeah.
So just talk to the jail, they'll take him if we send him right out. So can you tell him after court, he needs to go out to the jail, 701 Stone Road.
Okay, entonces necesito manejar a la ocasión 701 Stone Road y necesito fotografías de digitales ahora.
Ma'am, if you allow me, I can explain them a little bit better.
Perfecto, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you,
It's
sir.
difficult with some of the words to translate.
Gotcha. No problem. Camarada, lo que está diciendo es de que ahorita te van a tomar las fotos y te van a tomar las huellas y te van a dar otro día de corte, pero el día de corte, si tú vives en San Antonio, Texas, ellos te lo pueden hacer por medio otra vez de una videollamada. So, te dan un número de teléfono y una password y ya tú puedes entrar así como estamos aquí por medio de tu teléfono o tu computadora y ya podrías hacer tu caso desde allá. Pero por ahorita te tienen
De
que
San
tomar
Antonio.
fotos y huellas. So, te están mandando una dirección y la dirección te están mandando, como no vas a poder regresar, tienes que ir el día de hoy, después de corte a que te tomen las fotos y las huellas.
O sea, voy a salir aquí y voy a ir a la dirección que me dieron.
Sí, de aquí
Mismo
nada más.
ahorita.
Correcto, sí, vete allá y te van a dar ahorita una fecha que tienes que aparecer atrás en corte, pero lo puedes hacer aquí en video.
Ok, pero sí me puede dar otro corte ahí en San Antonio, Texas.
Pues sí, lo puedes hacer por medio de video en San Antonio, Texas. O sea, va a ser aquí la corte, pero tú puedes estar allá en video.
Ok, está bien
Ok.
entonces, ya.
Exactamente.
Ok, gracias.
Okay, so we're good to go. I think he understands.
Thank
¿Tienes
Do we
you
need a
so
bond?
much. 1,000 OR,
How much, Judge?
1,000.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, anything further, Mr. Regier?